Thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and check out my Instagram for cool science and not science stuff. Welcome back to Catalyst University. My name is Kevin Tokoff. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for future videos and notifications. Suppose you have a person who's tracking their calories that they're eating every day and they're actively losing weight. In order to lose weight, your caloric intake has to be less than your caloric expenditure. And so that means that you're in a caloric deficit whenever you're losing weight. So suppose you have a person who's losing weight, but then they want to take a break from the weight loss and just maintain a weight for a certain amount of time. If your weight is in maintenance, it's not changing, and so your caloric intake pretty much has to equal your caloric expenditure. And so you're going to have a certain number of maintenance calories that you have to eat per day in order to maintain a certain weight. And the number of maintenance calories is going to be more than the calories you were consuming when you were losing weight, which hopefully makes sense. So in this video, we're going to learn how to calculate maintenance calories per day using this example. And not that life is a word problem like this, but there's three key pieces of information that we need in order to determine maintenance calories. One, we need to know the amount of weight lost. Two, we need to know how many days or how much time it took in order to lose that weight. And then number three, we need to know how many calories were eaten per day over that time period in order to lose that weight. So, Michelle lost some weight in 28 days. How much? She lost 1.4 kilograms. If you have your weight loss in pounds, you'll need to convert it to kilograms for the rest of this. So if you know the number of pounds, simply take that number and divide by 2.2. So for example, if you lost 4.4 pounds, take 4.4, divide by 2.2, and you get this number 2, so 2 kilograms of weight loss. But in this example, she lost 1.4 kilograms in 28 days. So this big circle right here, this is representing all the fat that she lost in 28 days. That's 1.4 kilograms. We need to convert kilograms to grams. So to do that, we're going to take this 1.4 and we're going to multiply it by 1,000. This is the conversion factor between kilograms and grams. So 1.4 kilograms times 1,000. So in total, she lost 1,400 grams of body fat in 28 days. Now, we can take a given mass of body fat and assign a caloric content to it. So, for example, 1 gram of body fat is equivalent to 5.9 kilocalories. And so what we do is we can take this 1,400 grams of body fat that she lost and convert that into a kilocalorie content. So the way that we do that is we take that number that we just obtained, 1,400 grams, and we multiply it by 5.9. And so when we do that, we get this number, 8,260 kilocalories. In other words, this 1,400 grams of body fat that she lost in 28 days, its caloric content is 8,260 kcals. So this 8,260 kcals, this is her total caloric deficit over 28 days, which is nice to know, but we really want to know the caloric deficit per day. So we have 28 days here. Each of these little circles represents the caloric deficit per one day. So how many kcals was she in a deficit per day? And to do that, we're going to take this number we just found, 8,260 kcals, and we're going to divide it by the total number of days. So 8,260 kcals divided by 28 days, and that gets us a deficit per day of 295 kilocalories per day. Now with this information, we can determine the maintenance calories. The maintenance calories are going to be the sum of the daily caloric intake during weight loss plus the daily deficit during weight loss. But what was her daily intake during weight loss? Well, that was 2,000 kcals. It tells us that in the question. In other words, that was the number of calories she was eating per day in order to lose 1.4 kilograms in 28 days. And then the daily deficit was what we just determined per day during the weight loss. That was 295 kilocalories. And so the maintenance calories is just the sum of those two. So it'd be 2,295 kcals. So what this means is that if she wants to take a break from dieting for weight loss and simply maintain the weight that she's at, she needs to increase her number of calories by 295 and consume 2,295 kcals per day. And that is how you calculate maintenance calories. Hopefully this video gave you a good understanding of that. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for future videos and notifications. Thank you.